the streets on my back. Carry it like I'm moving the. I told him to 100, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's what truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning, I had me a pop by the morning, I had me some breaks by the morning, I had a six by the morning, I got on a meat, no pneumonia, the rats keep me up on the podium, I had a in my shoulder, you got a picture me.
You got a picture me, send me calling, ready for war like Korea, headlining shows out in Poland, you should be cleaning my mansion. My peasants disgusting.
Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Yes, sir.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone.
Yeah, what's up with you, yo, bro? Man, let's have a good game, my guy.
A first down throw coming for Dalton. And incomplete to open things up. He was trying to get it to Jay Ajayi there out of the backfield. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Now, you and I both know that those guys out on the field, they're giving every effort that they've got. But Bryant Young, he just played the game with a different level of intensity and effective play from start to finish.
He was an 8-time winner of the 49ers' prestigious Lynn Eshmont Award. And some people may not know what that is, but it was given to the player who best exemplifies inspirational and courageous play.
And think about the 49ers' history. No other player won it more than twice. Not Ronnie Lott, not Jerry Rice, not any of the other great 49ers.
The quick feed by Jackson. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. A handoff. It's Mark Ingram. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Wentz now to throw. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Wentz now on first down. And he lets go a laser pulled in by Edelman. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
This toughest route to defend. And unlike any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
That's straight tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
He's going to get it running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Wentz now on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jack Doyle from a yard out. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And
on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Passing, it's Dalton. Dances by him. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
Well, it certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle.
Oh, I clicked on the wrong person.
You get a heck of a tight end candidate.
I clicked on the
they
wrong
bring him to the ground
man,
just shy of midfield.
Try to get me
11 more on that one and another first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Going deep for Diggs. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The former Pro Bowler Glover Quinn there making the play. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Over here. You're good.
Throwing again.
Come here, boy.
Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Derek Brooks in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
368.
Throwing, Dalton. And that is incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
The punter wing is on as he sends this one away.
Get the ball.
He's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Jake Butt taking it in. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Blair Walsh on to attempt the extra point. Extra point up and good by Walsh. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Yeah, fine back.
Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He'll be tackled shy on the 35. Pretty shifty footwork, but didn't buy him much. Give the tackle that time to Rodney McLeod.
Typically, we think
she brought her 20 minutes after I came to the house.
Especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A minute 59 to go in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Underneath to his running back, complete.
Yeah, he did.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they move the chains. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I got to play for your ass.
On play action, it's Wentz. Over the middle, Julian Edelman, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He got 29 yards that time. Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. From the red zone now, Wentz. Throw left side complete. It's Doyle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Able to push his way through. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Here's Wentz to throw. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now whistles come in. We're going to, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team. And they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. Dalton, 1st and 10. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Right. That's the charger I brought. The charger he brought, he told me to grab it. I think I threw it down. I don't know what's in here, but get this charger. Cause no, it's over there. Cause he had it. I think he charged his phone over in the socket. Check the socket. It's over there.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
368.
Junior, you think I see like
2nd and 10. Dalton once more. And we're down to 8 seconds now. He was looking for the great one, Jerry Rice. And now it's 3rd down.
I get rid of the flip of this couple.
The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Dalton. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Brooks. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Oh, and now he bowls him over. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Jackson now to return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
This is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Now he'll escape to his left. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram.
Damn,
and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop it. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. They'll run him now out of the gun. And room there to work it inside the 25. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, she left
it. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
No, she told me she left.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Got him.
And this is caught.
Touchdown.
It's Edelman.
What?
And he's brought down.
No touchdown?
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver.
Get you one. Get you one.
For a touchdown.
Told you. Huh?
Mark Ingram.
He was sleeping on the way here.
And
I had to help
find
him
a way to stretch that
lead.
lead.
On bother, he was out of here.
A good third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give him a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Ooh, nice kick.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after it early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. We're good. We're good.
2nd down, Dalton.
Got him.
Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Bruce Smith, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Play fake. Here's Dalton. And incomplete.
Let's go.
The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
We're into the second
Let's
half
go.
now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
What the hell
is the punt team now as this one's sent away? It'll be just an 18-yard
Appreciate it for the short
and
run,
out will come the offense as they take over.
Somebody score a touchdown there, Mike.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
On play action, Wentz. Now he's forced out left.
God damn
it. Big loss here as he's taken down. Jarrell Casey able to get in and bury him well behind the line for a loss of 17.
Shoot. Good God.
They're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Nigga really think I called.
Now a play fake. Wentz.
Oh, what you doing, Edelman?
Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And it's third down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
I wish you would come up there like that.
Now Wentz. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Back now in Pittsburgh.
I give her the skip of the flipper. Feel like, ain't no talking, I just want to see you go.
First and 10 for Dalton. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it.
Put up on them, boy. You can't handle the pressure.
Passing again. Dalton on second and 10.
Good hit.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
Dang.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. On first and 10, here's Andy Dalton. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. He hits his running back, Jay Ajayi.
Why would you come from behind and
push
him up?
He's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a second down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have the center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Well, there we see one reason why Bruce Smith was the first ballot Hall of Famer. As disruptive a defensive force as there ever was, 200 career sacks. 2 more than my college teammate, Reggie White.
He was the #1 overall pick, Bruce Smith, back in '85. And part of course, those Bills teams that went to 4 consecutive Super Bowls. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Andy Dalton now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10.
Go on the ball. On the ball.
Dalton operating in the red zone now. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's second down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And the Steelers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
There you go. 93, 52, 93, 44, 44. There you go.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. And the Steelers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Dalton sets up play action. This will be called just
we're supposed to call him back there. We're supposed to call him back there.
Here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
They don't afford the bunch.
Here to begin the
They don't afford the bunch.
Able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And they'll try to save the timeouts to use on defense if need be as he runs up and spikes it. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. A handoff. Devontae Freeman looking for an opening. Not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Tackle made by Kenny Vaccaro.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. Catch here, left side, Thomas. Finding some room at midfield. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. It is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Yeah.
Wentz now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Anytime you want.
To throw is Wentz. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Wentz.
No, keep on blitz. Keep on blitz.
And he lets go a laser pulled in by Edelman. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Right now. Oh yeah, I'm a popular dude.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now Wentz. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And the Steelers signal for another timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Wentz to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Touchdown.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right, and this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. Now a desperation throw deep, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Alabama man.
Oh, don't quit, man. It's 4 seconds left, man. Just let the game play out. Just let the game play out, dude. 4 seconds.
Drake Kirkpatrick.
No, it's 4 seconds left, man.
Can you clap for me? Yeah, there's a glitch and you'll get unlimited coins. You quit like right now?
Yeah.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete.
Game over, bitch.
Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
Fun, bro. 12.5.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Heinz Field.